to my handle. Come on in. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Come on in, y'all. So just take what resonates and leave the rest, right? Obviously, not every single word out of my mouth is going to pertain to you. It's impossible. So just know that. Y'all, we're going to see what's in the cards for you for August of 2025. I've already called in everybody's spirit guides, ascended masters, angels, and all of that. So, Spirit, what have you got for us for the month of August? One more. Oops. Okay. That's what we've got. So the first one, number 41, time and discipline. Somebody has had some discipline. Yeah, through time. I like that card. It is number 41 for those who care. I like that. Something about maybe self-control or something of the kind. Now we have companionship and animals. You may be an animal lover. You may have a few pets of your own out there, or someone does. Okay. Dark matter and mystery. A lot of dark matter on this planet right now. Yeah, things have a very, I feel heavy, dark. Then we have wind, and it's all about change. I've never seen this card personally in this deck before. It's kind of cool. I like that raven on the side. Yeah, it is all about change. Wind. Could be windy near you. Never know. All right, hold on. I'm going to grab my other deck here. We're going to get some more of the vibe. Show me what I need to see for Taurus. So, time, animals, dark matter, and wind. Hi, everybody, popping in and out. Good to see you. Good morning, afternoon, or evening, whichever it is to you when you're seeing this video. Show me. Who gives a shit? Somebody has discipline. Who gives a shit? That's funny. Past or present. You either don't care about this or somebody doesn't. Whatever that is. It could be them, could be you, could be all of y'all. Show me. Arrogance and entitled. Yeah. That's a narcissist right there. That's in your present. Yeah. I had a card fall, or I never took it. I don't know. All right. Show me. I need 3 more of these cards and we can move on. Public eye. This is crowning you for the month of August. Someone's in the public eye, maybe the community or something. Somebody's arrogant and entitled, and someone who gives a shit. Oh boy. Let's see. 2 more, please. Hope everyone is doing well out there. Private investigator. I just had this come out for Aries. Yeah. Hope, fear, challenge, and homework. Someone's being a PI. They're looking things up. They're watching. Something like that. Is this you or is it them? Private investigator. That it never comes out, and then today it comes out twice. Tread lightly. Something about change. Treading lightly, Taurus. Watching your step. Whatever that means. Somebody has discipline here. Somebody's very arrogant and entitled. Someone could be in the public eye, watching or investigating, and someone needs to tread lightly. I have a new deck here, Nicola Sicoli. It is brand new. Excuse me, I'm very hiccupy, so bear with me as I get used to these cards. This is the Lover's card reversed. Who gives a shit? This union is off. Something about time. It's been a long time. Okay. Who gives a shit? All right. This is very level, both of these. 10 of Swords. Yeah, it's painful. This is like rock bottom or ruin. Yeah, it's painful. 10 of Swords. Arrogance and entitled. Something about animals. You may have pets, like I said. Ace of Wands. Nice. A new drive, a new beginning, excitement, passion. Something about the public eye. I like it. I like it. I like beginnings, you know. Endings are hard, but I like beginnings. They are hard. It's just the way it is. Show me what I need to see. I need a bunch of cards, please. All right. So we have the Six of Wands. We have the Eight of Swords reversed. Nine of Cups. Ace of Pentacles reversed. Two aces down now. Queen of Pentacles. Right dead center in the reading. Three of Cups. Okay. Okay. So yeah, it's painful. New beginning. Yeah, there is a victory here. There's public acknowledgement. It has to do with a community or a group of people, right? Something is a dark matter, right? But it is a victory card. Eight of Swords down. Getting out of the confusion. There's a lot of change. Tread lightly. Okay, whatever that means. Wish fulfillment. Who gives a shit? Something about your wishes and time. You don't want this relationship. I don't think anyone does. I feel like both sides. Nobody wants it. Or something like that. Ace of Pentacles down. Yeah, opportunity down. They don't want it. They don't want it after all the pain, right? Queen of coins here. Yeah. She's loving that ice cream, right? She's loving it up. Something about the public eye. Very nurturing, very motherly, very caring. This is dead center in your reading, right? A new beginning. Somebody has a new beginning. Three of Cups, yep. This is about messages or a union, maybe a meeting, right? Private investigator, hope, fear, challenge, and homework. Hello, Wilson. How you doing? Hi, everybody popping in and out. They could be very against this high priestess or what? Tread lightly. Something about the wind and change, right? Eight of Swords down. So we've come into some clarity, right? That's what it is. People are coming into some clarity. Somebody's very arrogant and entitled. They're a narcissist, right? Eight of Wands. Quick communication, news, whatever. It's very fast. It's the second fastest moving card in the deck. But there is wish fulfillment. I feel like you're thinking of maybe contacting this person, but who gives a shit, right? It's like we have to do it or something. Do we have to? Is it? I don't know how that's going to be yet. Yeah, somebody's an earth angel here. Somebody's the chosen one. Archangel Michael is also being represented. Somebody's very arrogant and entitled, and somebody needed to heal from this shit, right? They don't want this opportunity. It was painful. Something about animals. The animal kingdom. Or companionship in general. Ace of Cups down, yeah. Not emotionally fulfilling anymore, whatever this is. Public eye. Don't want a union or a reunion, possibly. Or maybe even a little timid is what I'm hearing. Yeah, the Emperor down. Loss of authority, power hungry. The Emperor fell off his throne. Private investigator right over there. Somebody's looking into things. Somebody's watching. Hi, Sandy. How you doing? This is the hope, fear, challenge, and homework. This is like somebody abused their authority, the private investigator, right over this. It's a dark matter. Somebody has a dark side here. Okay. Five of Wands, yeah, very combative, very immature, fighting, chaos, confusion. Tread lightly. The wind, it's all about change from this shit right here. Very against this high priestess kind of thing. There's clarity. There's clarity, all right. Page of Swords, somebody's standing in their truth. Yep. I feel like they're speaking their truth, this person, right? They're speaking their truth. Okay. We're going to get a little deeper here. If we have a who gives a shit card like this out here, apparently at one point we did, but something happened and we don't care anymore. Maybe because of all the healing we had to do, right? It was very painful. Yeah, King of Pentacles. Time, discipline. This person has some money, right? The kings are always wealthy in some way, right? I feel like this is managing money pretty well as well. But this King of Pentacles and the Lover's card down, yeah, they don't, this union's off. These two. It's off. Knight of Wands. Messages happening quickly. Somebody's really arrogant. You know, it's sticking out. They feel like they're entitled to something. Messages about this ruin or this painful ending, whatever that is to you. Yeah, the fire under that horse's feet. It's coming in quick. It's happening. The sun is there, though, in the background. I like that. Knight of Pentacles down. Somebody stopped. There's a new beginning. Somebody stopped the bad intent, the black magic, whatever that is, public eye. Yeah, somebody has a new drive and beginning. Put a stop to that. Put a stop to the dark side. That's good. Fucking straight. Some people, you know, need to be told. The Emperor again. Ding, 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 ding. This is about foundations. This is King of Kings. You know? Power and authority, control. Private investigator. Someone lost their authority or abused their authority. However, somebody's investigating this. There is a victory. There's a group of people. Could be a coven or a cult or something. I'm feeling Eight of Cups reverse, dealing with it. Yeah, treading lightly, dealing with the storms, dealing with what's not emotionally fulfilling, right? Somebody needs to change, period. There's clarity here. It's clear. You're seeing it. They need to change. Show me what I need to see. Yeah, quick news and communication in the past. That's what it's about, right? Happening fast. It's about wish fulfillment, right? It's about wishing upon a star, right? Strength. Somebody has some power here, right? They're brave, courageous, right? Standing next to that polar bear, you think? Yeah, night. Yeah, these messages are coming in. A lot of fire. They don't like this opportunity or don't want it. This person that's arrogant and entitled. They ruined it. They ruined something. Whatever that is. The star. Ha! I love it. Yes. Wish fulfillment, healing. I like this. What am I feeling in this card? I like this card. I feel like it's wishes coming true for some. Public eye right over this, not wanting or stopping the intent. Okay. Stopping the intent. Page of Wands. Yeah. Could be kids involved here, right? Taking action or the hope, fear, challenge, and homework is the They're investigating a collaboration or a group, a coven, whatever. There's messages coming forth. Somebody's in control. Somebody is out of control, right? The Empress down. The Empress down with the Empress down. Somebody could be in poverty or in lack, right? They're very against this High Priestess, though. Well, High Priestesses are in abundance, spiritual abundance, if nothing else. Somebody might be missing their children, right? It's all about change, dealing with what's happened, and healing. Okay. Look here on this strength card. She's not just, talking with the polar bear, but you can see this over here. Her little fairy, that's her guide. That's her angel, right? Or what? Or his, flip flop. Don't forget to flip flop. But somebody's very powerful here. Powerful in their spirituality. Okay. Very much lack of, as this person lost an entire family. Whew, that's hard. When you lose an entire family, that's difficult. The moon, yeah, secrets are not secret anymore. Who gives a shit? Well, these hidden, dark, mattered messages and shaded intent, it's all coming out. People are seeing it. It's about communication and movement, Who gives a shit? All right. Yeah, sacrifice, arrogance, and entitled. Somebody's waiting on something. They feel like they've been waiting forever. Yeah, nothing's happened. A lot of time has happened. And there's like no communication, Like they don't even care. They don't even care. They haven't even put in, not one iota do they care. They haven't even put in any effort, So fuck them. Who gives a shit? Three of Pentacles down. Yeah, this coven or collaboration, it's bad advice or counsel, right? They needed to stop the teamwork. Somebody's in the public eye. Somebody's wishes are coming true and somebody hates it. Too bad, so sad. Public eye right over it. Ten of Pentacles reversed. Broken family dynamic, private investigator. Yeah, this is sad. News and messages going back and forth. Somebody's in control and someone is not. Yeah, this Emperor down. It's abuse of authority, right? But getting together and having a meeting or a gathering, there is good news over that. There is a good omen over that, however. But somebody's a private investigator. I don't know if that's you or if somebody literally hired somebody. All right. You're all different. There's a lot of Taurus scenarios. Somebody needs to tread lightly. Something's about change. It is changing. Eight of Pentacles. Working on lessons. Learning your lessons, right? This is a hard lesson to learn, I feel. People need to tread lightly. There's a lot of change afoot. A lot of change. Somebody's very hateful, very emotionally imbalanced. King of Cups down. Emotionally imbalanced. They could be having emotional outbursts. They could be happiness haters. They might be, just, I feel a lot of envy in that card. So you're going to have to place that. I switched decks now. We're going to get deeper and more clarification and validation. Show me what I need to see, Spirit. Very level. Okay, Six of Wands. Who gives a shit? Yeah, this community, this coven, whatever it is, it's off. There is a victory over this, however. Discipline and time. Yeah. I feel like it's been years and no communication. So who gives a shit? Nobody cares? Fuck them. What the fuck? Ugh. Show me. I feel like there are accolades. Somebody has won a fight, so to say, or maybe their own fight. It's not really necessarily about winners, but it's that accolade, kind of like they did a good job kind of thing or something. This is the star down. Ding, 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 ding. Or there's no hope. Arrogance and entitled. Yeah, this narcissist, they're not wishing upon a star. They're not a believer. They're very unhealed. They've caused ruin and destruction and chaos. Yeah, it's about messages or giving a message or getting together and having a meeting or a talk, even though this looks like a celebratory Three of Cups. Yeah, somebody might be bored with the situation. There was a lot of blood spilled, something like that. Somebody's in the public eye. It's put them in some deep thought. This is crowning you for the month of August. Yeah, there's a lot of darkness. Somebody has a dark side, big time. Somebody recovered. Somebody has healed. This is about meditation, stillness, feeling better, right? Somebody took control of that. There's a victory in that alone. Wow, I feel like somebody was really through it. Really through it. Tread lightly. Not sure what to do about it. Somebody might feel trapped or confused, right? It's about change. There's no confusion about it. Getting out of the storms, feeling better. Yeah, it is good around you, however. I like the sun in your deck. It just because it's reversed, I just feel like they're afraid of the exposure. They don't want to hear it. They don't want to see the sun. They don't want to come out of their hellhole, whatever it is, but they need to see it. The sun is positive. It's good. We can't live without the sun, right? But I feel like because of the exposure or whatever of the darkness of this matter, well, there's a victory there. So whatever it is, it was for the better, right? Believe it or not. King of Swords down. Big fat liar. Yeah, arrogance and entitled. Somebody feels entitled to their lies. Well, somebody's pretty strong and powerful, and they don't really want this beginning or whatever that is, this opportunity, right? Dead center in the reading. Page of Pentacles down. Yeah, they can't do black magic anymore. Public eye. Aw, isn't that too bad? Aw, here's a Band-Aid. They can't do any more black magic. What, did somebody get caught? It would have continued. Sure as hell would have. Show me, I need a bunch of cards. Somebody's watching somebody. Somebody's looking things up and researching. Finding out information. What really happened. Yeah. Yeah, the Fool. This could be the innocent one taking a chance, a leap of faith. This could be you taking a chance. It could be them taking a chance. Something about a private investigator. Somebody's innocent after all. They haven't done anything. The Devil down. Breaking chains. Breaking the obsessions. Breaking the dark matter. The boundness, right? Breaking apart. Breaking, like whatever was bound is breaking. Tread lightly. Okay. It's about change. Change in this family dynamic, right? Change in this family dynamic because it's ruined a family, for crying out loud. Page of Swords down. Not standing in their truth, not being truthful. This could be word witchery, talking bad about people, ruining their lives, slandering them, defamation of character. Yeah, it's all coming out. The moon reversed. It's all coming out. People were confused. Well, there's clarity here. So get it together, whoever this is. I'm getting a little angry, can you tell? I'm not sure why. I am a Hyoki empath. This person is very arrogant, entitled, stubborn, full-blown narcissist. Sorry, card down. Yeah, somebody had to heal from this person. It was so wicked. Wow. They had to. For their own health. Somebody's recovered from this, and somebody's sick from this. Narcissists are sick. It's a mental disorder. That's what it is. Can you hold on 1 second? I will be right back. I can stop this. Damn. All right, hold on 1 second. Sorry about that, Taurus. I had no idea I was going to have somebody come at the door. If I could have paused it, I would have, but I'm live, so I really apologize. All right, so yeah, back to the reading. The arrogance and entitled, the King of Pentacles down. Somebody might be having a hard time with money too, on the other hand. Show me what I need to see. Okay. I have an extra here. The Magician down, black magic, dark matter, Ace of Cups down. It's not wish fulfillment. It's not making somebody happy anymore. It's not emotionally fulfilling. They don't want it anymore. It's black magic, right? Somebody's in the public eye. Ace of Cups. Yeah, hope, fear, challenge, and homework. We need to fill our own cup, right? Make ourselves happy first. If we can't make ourselves happy and healed, how are we supposed to help anyone else, right? That's a very famous saying. Somebody's being very greedy. Yeah, this King of Pentacles, look at him. It's mine, it's mine, it's all mine. Whatever, holding on too tightly. More than likely the past. Things have come to a stop. Somebody might not have a car. It might be change of travel plans. Whatever it is, it's come to a stop because of this. It would have kept going. It would have kept going. Yeah, it's about, the injustice that's been done. Things that were not justified. They need to be leveled out, balanced, and fixed. That's what that's about. All right, I'm going to give you one of my new Forest Elf oracles here. I really like this deck, I think. This is also so new. I've only seen a couple cards out of this so far. Show me what I need to see. The first one The twilight reverie. Embracing the magic that comes with dusk. Embracing the magic, the discipline of time over the dark matter, right? Embracing the truth, maybe. I like that card. That comes with dusk. Dusk is the end of the day, right? So it's turning dark, the dark matter, embracing the magic that comes with dusk. Yeah, things that are ending. I'm going to use my grandma's deck. What do you got for us, Grandma? Give me a few cards, please. The sweetheart card. Something about a sweetheart. And I would say that that is more than likely a female in that case. Show me. Yeah, I don't feel like this person has really done anything. You know, all this aggression and what? Jealousy. There is a lot of jealousy on this planet. Jealousy in families, friendships, everywhere, workplaces. Very low vibing, very, very dark. Yeah, it is about hope. You know, it's about the star. It's about healing and hope and faith. You know, you're hoping for the best. And I think everyone is, right? Everyone's hoping for the best. Believe it or not. Tread lightly. Show me. I'm going to use my Hidden Realms Oracle. Gaia's Garden. And it's reverse, number 18. Fruition, abundance, reaping what you've sown. What have people been sowing? Number 18. As a challenger, hold on. When Gaia appears as a challenger in a garden, she gently points out that you've been forgotten to give back to the world. Or perhaps you've become lazy, expecting fruit to fall from a tree while you rest below its leaves. Gardens require tending, water, food, and fertilization for the soil. Everything you have within you is needed in the world. So don't underestimate the power of what you have to offer. Timely effort is called for when Gaia challenges you to help her in the garden. So ask not what you will get, but what you can give. You will be pleasantly surprised by this change of perception. Be careful not to procrastinate too much, or the window of your current opportunity might close. Yet, even if you do miss this one, as long as you're willing to help in the garden, you will most certainly see another. There's another garden waiting to be seen, waiting to be harvested from. I like that. I feel like there's a good omen over this somehow, right? The healing. I think things had to come to light for people to really see it. People, you know, we are so blinded in society. We're taught that, right? People, we're taught that in life. It's crazy. But we got to like get out of that and discern our way through and figure it out on our own, right? Private investigator, hope, fear, challenge, and homework. Yeah. All right. Those are your messages, Taurus. Be cool, be kind, be patient, and please just be a good human. Thank you for watching, and I will see you soon.